Hello everybody. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how you can set up an Express.js backend using TypeScript. Okay, so let us start this video. Now, before starting this video, you need to have a prior knowledge of TypeScript, like with the basic types like enum, boolean, strings, numbers, and many more generic types. Okay, so what I'll do is, first of all, we need to install Node.js on our system. So to install Node.js on your system, you need to go to nodejs.org/download. Now I'm on Windows platform, so it's convenient for me to use the MSI installer. Now, if you're on any platform which is Unix based or Darwin based, like the Linux is Unix based operating system, you can go with the method called NVM. Okay, so NVM is nothing but the it's used to manage multiple Node.js versions on a single system. Okay, now what I will do is, okay, so what I will do is, first of all, I'll go inside one of my folders. Okay, Express with TypeScript. Okay, so Express with TypeScript. Now what I'll do is I'll just open this folder. Wait a second. Okay, open in terminal. I'll just I'm just opening it with my WebStorm editor. Okay, so you can just go ahead and install WebStorm. Now it's free for non-commercial use for 1 year. Okay, so you'll just have to claim a free license for the non-commercial use. Okay, so we have this Express with TypeScript. Now it has created a .idea folder. Okay, so first of all, we need to do one thing, that we need to initialize this package as a Node.js package. Okay, now what will happen is, you can see we are getting this package.json file. Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me just increase the font size of the editor. Okay, so this should be at least of 15. Okay, so now you can see it has been enlarged. Okay, so what I will do is I'll write here npm I express. Okay, then we need to install some packages as dev dependencies. Now note that I'm using PowerShell, so I'm separating out the commands with a semicolon. I think it's a very big font. Okay, so I'm separating out the commands with a semicolon inside PowerShell. If you are in Bash. Okay, so Git, if you're in Git Bash or on Linux or Mac OS, you can just separate out the comments using double ampersand symbol. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll install NodeMon. Okay, then I will install TypeScript. Okay, then tsnode and @types/node. Okay, @types/node. Now I'll press enter. @type/node, as well as I need to also install the Express types. Okay, so we'll wait for a couple of seconds. Okay, so now let us see. Okay, so now we have installed @type/node, so I need to install @types/express. Okay, so @type/express. Now it will just add the type/express with as a dev dependency here. Now we need to do one thing. We need to write here npx tsc-init. Okay. Wait a second. Not I just misspelled the init. Okay, so it will just go ahead and it will just create a tsconfig file. Now, first of all, you need to search for the root dir. Okay, so the root dir will be /src, and then we'll have the wait a second. Our dir will be the dist folder. Wait a second. Our dir will be the dist folder. Okay. Now, no emit on error to ensure that will not compile. Oh, sorry. Will not just compile the files when we are having some errors. Okay, so no implicit any. Okay, no implicit this. So I'm enabling this whenever we type any parameter inside a function. TypeScript raises an error that the parameter has a type of any. So we'll just ensure that we are not getting any error with the any any data type. Okay, and particularly in this part, whenever you are referring to the same object, you will use this method. So we'll just ignore that. Okay, no implicit this. Now I'll search for another setting called source map. Okay, this setting is optional. You can just enable it or disable it. It's your wish. Okay, now then I need to do something like I need to specify some commands here. Okay, node dot slash dist. Wait a second. I don't know why it's executing it now. Okay, so node dot slash dist slash uh, server dot js, or let us say index dot js. Okay, so actually I was installing MongoDB Compass on my system, so it's just opened up. Okay, so we have no work with the MongoDB Compass right now. Okay, now then we'll have a build command. What this command will do is it will just run the npx tsc dash dash build dash dash watch. Okay, or else only build command. Build then we'll create a build watch command, so that will just watch the build. Then we'll have a def command, so that we'll run the node mon uh, dot slash src slash index dot ts. Okay, now I'll create a new directory. I'll create a new directory, naming it src. Now inside that src, I'll create a new TypeScript file called index. Sorry. So I'll import express. Wait a second. Express from express. Wait a second. I need to just apply. I don't want any inline full line completion suggestion. Okay. Now import express from express. Okay. Now const app is equal to express const port is equal to 8080 process dot env dot port. Okay, so particularly you will see a red line here that this kind of expression is always choosing. So I'll just go ahead with the ts ignore to just ignore this part. Okay, now I'll write here app.get slash endpoint. Then request will be of the type request. Okay, and response will be of the type response. Okay, and it's raising an error. Okay, wait a second. I need to import the request and response. Okay, now rest.status. Okay, first of all, we'll send a 200 status JSON message hello world. /n from express plus ts app. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll just listen on the port number, provide a callback function console.log express plus ts app listening on port. Okay, you can also provide the entire host here. So I'm just providing the port number. Okay, now I'll do one thing, npm run build watch. Okay, so what this will do is it will go ahead and just build out our index.js. Okay, you can see we have this huge code right here. It's actually importing the express module. Okay, so we'll just ignore that for now. Now I'll go for a new terminal and I will type here npm run npm start. Okay, so when I'm writing npm start, it will actually start the express server. Okay, so I'll go to localhost port 8080. Okay, so it's telling me hello world from express plus ts app. Now actually this npm start is running the index.js file. Now if I just ignore the build part, okay, so just I'm terminating the build. Okay, if I run the npm run def, if I run this command, what will happen is it will just go ahead and execute the ts node from inside the /src/index.ts, and it will start the server at port 8080. Okay, so now if you want to just go ahead and create some routes, okay, so let us just go ahead and create some routes. Okay, now a new directory, new TypeScript file. Okay, so let us say we are creating auth.route.ts. Okay, auth.route.ts. Now we'll have to import something called route router from express. Okay, const router is equal to router export default router. Okay, now what I can do is I'll just write here router.get. Let me just copy this part. Okay, router.get. Now what I can do is import router from /route/auth.route as auth router. What I need to do is I'll just write here export router as auth router. Okay, export router as auth router. Now I have to do something like this. Okay, so just save it. app.use at /endpoint will be using the auth route. Okay, so you can see we'll be still getting this response at the hello world from express plus ts app. Okay, you can also do something like now you can see it's automatically just compiling our application. Okay, so you can see auth.route.js. Okay, so so it's automatically compiling our application to the dist folder. Okay, so now I have demonstrated you how you can just set up an express plus TypeScript backend. Okay, now git init. I need to add a git ignore file to just ignore the .git ignore. I think I went for a directory name. Okay, I need to create a file .git ignore. Okay, don't ask again, just always add the node underscore modules. Okay, we don't have anything. And another folder is the dist folder .env .local .prod .stage star. Okay, and we'll just ignore all the folders created by the IDEs. .vs code is for the uh, VS Code folder that is created by the VS Code editor. Okay, gh auth switch. We switch to okay. So git add dot git commit dash m initial commit. Okay, now git gh repo create with TypeScript. Okay, so public. Okay, so you can just go ahead and just browse my code on my GitHub account. Okay, so we have this express with TypeScript. Okay, so here you have the entire code about this TS build info actually is generated at the time of building the application. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching this video and I will see you next time.